Good evening. This is All India Radio. I am Valsa Williams with the news at 9. The headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi says country to step forward only by converting Amrit Kaal to Kartavya Kaal. BJP President JP Nadda's tenure extended till June next year. Union Health Minister Dr. Mansukh Mandaviya says government committed to implement Vision Antyodaya for ensuring universal health coverage. India welcomes UN sanction against Pakistan-based terrorist Abdul Rehman Makki. Lakshya Sen defeats HS Prannoy to enter second round of men's singles event of India Open Badminton Tournament in Delhi. In FIH Hockey Men's World Cup, Korea defeats Japan 2-1 at Kalinga Stadium in Bhubaneswar. Match between Germany and Belgium ends in a draw. Prime Minister Narendra Modi said today the country can be taken forward only by converting this Amrit Kaal into Kartavya Kaal. Addressing a press conference in New Delhi, senior BJP leader Devendra Fadnavis said the Prime Minister's concluding address at the BJP meeting was inspirational as well as a guide to show a new path.
हमें देश और समाज को बदलना है, ये हमारा कर्तव्य है। कोई वोट दे या न दे, अगर हम इस सामाजिक काम को आगे करते जाएंगे, लोगों को जोड़ते जाएंगे, इसलिए कोरी राजनीति का विचार न करते हुए हम समाज नीति को लेकर किस प्रकार से अपने देश के इस अमृत काल को नए रूप से परिभाषित कर पाए, इसकी ओर भारतीय जनता पार्टी ज्यादा ध्यान दे।
Mr. Fadnavis added that Mr. Modi advised party workers to conduct some special programs of morchas, especially in border villages, to connect them with developmental schemes. He said Mr. Modi's speech was not of a political leader, but of a statesman as he kept the nation above the party.
आज का भाषण एक स्टेट्समैन का भाषण था, जिसमें पार्टी से भी ऊपर देश और देश के लिए पार्टी, इस प्रकार की संकल्पना हमारे सामने प्रधानमंत्री जी ने रखी है कि जो मार्ग प्रधानमंत्री जी ने दिखाया है उस पर भारतीय जनता पार्टी चलेगी और इन सारे संकल्पों को पूरा करेगी और भारतीय जनता पार्टी को संकल्प भी करना है और भारत के लिए इतिहास भी रचना है।
Mr. Modi said that BJP workers should also play a role in the development of aspirational districts. He added that apart from this, all states should connect emotionally by increasing coordination with each other. He stressed that people under the age group of 18 to 25 years should be made aware of the political history of India and the corruption and wrongdoings that took place in the previous governments. India becoming the fifth largest economy in the world, work done for inclusive development, effective COVID management and massive infrastructure development, among others, were part of the social and economic revolution that came up on the second day of the BJP's National Executive meeting today. Briefing media about it in New Delhi, Union Minister Dharmendra Pradhan informed that a discussion was held on how direct benefit transfers worth 22.6 lakh crore rupees were made to beneficiaries in the last 8 years, and India has become self-reliant due to its economic policy. He said during the COVID pandemic, it was ensured that nobody remained hungry. The minister said the resolution talked about Prime Minister Narendra Modi's assurance that his government would work with the spirit of Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas, Sabka Vishwas and Sabka Prayas, and it has been proved very excellently. BJP President JP Nadda's tenure has been extended till June next year. The party National Executive during its meeting in New Delhi today unanimously decided to extend his term. Briefing media, senior BJP leader and Union Minister Amit Shah expressed confidence that under the leadership of Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Mr. Nadda, the party will register victory in the 2024 Lok Sabha polls with a bigger mandate than 2019. He lauded Mr. Nadda's leadership in serving people during the COVID period, adding that the party won in many state assembly polls under him.
श्री जगत प्रकाश नड्डा जी को राष्ट्रीय कार्यकारिणी ने आज सर्वानुमत प्रस्ताव किया है। श्री राजनाथ सिंह जी ने इस प्रस्ताव को रखा और सभी भारतीय जनता पार्टी के सदस्यों ने इसको सहर्ष सर्वानुमत से स्वीकार किया है कि जगत प्रकाश नड्डा जी को जून 2024 तक भारतीय जनता पार्टी के अध्यक्ष के रूप में इनके कार्यकाल को बढ़ोतरी की जाए।
BJP President JP Nadda has expressed gratitude towards Prime Minister Narendra Modi and members of the BJP National Executive after his term as BJP President was extended to June next year. In a tweet, Mr. Nadda called upon party workers to work together to form a BJP government with a more than two-third majority in the Lok Sabha elections. He said the BJP is committed to working for the welfare of the poor. Information and Broadcasting Minister Anurag Singh Thakur today congratulated BJP President JP Nadda for the extension of his term till next year. In his message, Mr. Thakur said Mr. Nadda has increased the honour and respect of Himachal Pradesh with his organisational skills and multifaceted personality. Union Health Minister Mansukh Mandaviya has said India has initiated multiple schemes to strengthen health systems and improve health service delivery with a focus on quality, accessibility and affordability of healthcare services. Dr. Mandaviya said this while addressing the health and healthcare community dinner organised by World Economic Forum at Davos, Switzerland. He said the government is committed to implementing the vision of Antyodaya as part of its pursuit of ensuring universal health coverage. The Health and Family Welfare Ministry has termed a media report ill-informed and erroneous, wherein it was claimed admission of multiple side effects of COVID-19 vaccines by the Indian Council of Medical Research (ICMR) and Central Drugs Standard Control Organisation (CDSCO) in an RTI reply. The ministry said ICMR's response simply provided links to reputed websites of the World Health Organization, the Centre for Disease Control and Health and Family Welfare Ministry, where compiled global evidence on various COVID-19 vaccines is available. The ministry said global research studies have shown that COVID-19 vaccination has helped in reducing the severity of disease by preventing hospitalizations and deaths due to COVID-19, and the benefits of the vaccines outweigh any adverse effects. India has welcomed the decision of the UN Security Council to list Pakistan-based militant Abdul Rehman Makki, brother-in-law of Lashkar-e-Taiba leader Hafiz Saeed, as a global terrorist. The listing by the UN Security Council's ISIL and Al-Qaeda Sanctions Committee will subject LET terrorist Abdul Rehman Makki to an assets freeze, travel ban and arms embargo after years of efforts by India and its allies. Makki has occupied various leadership roles in LET, including raising funds for the organization. In response to media queries regarding the listing, Ministry spokesperson Narendra Modi said India remains committed to pursuing a zero-tolerance approach to terrorism.
Dismantle terror infrastructure in the region. India remains committed to pursuing a zero-tolerance approach to terrorism and will continue to press the international community to take credible, verifiable and irreversible action against terrorism.
This is All India Radio giving you the news. For quick news updates round the clock, follow us on our Twitter handle at AIR News Alerts. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will inaugurate the second phase of Sansad Khel Mahakumbh 2022-23 in Basti district, Uttar Pradesh tomorrow through video conferencing. The Khel Mahakumbh organizes diverse competitions in both indoor and outdoor sports like wrestling, kabaddi, kho-kho, basketball, football, hockey, chess, badminton and table tennis. Apart from these, competitions in essay writing, painting and rangoli making are also organized during the Khel Mahakumbh. Lok Sabha Speaker Om Birla has said that innovation and research are the currency of the information age, and therefore it is important to collaborate with like-minded nations facing similar challenges. Mr. Birla held a discussion with Kenya's President Dr. William Samoei Ruto at the Kenyan State House today and extended best wishes to Dr. Ruto on his election as the President. The Speaker expressed hope that India-Kenya bilateral relations will reach new heights of cooperation and prosperity and will also expand to new avenues like innovation, ICT and health. The first G20 Infrastructure Working Group meeting under India's G20 presidency concluded today in Pune. The meeting was attended by 64 delegates from 18 countries, 8 guest countries and 8 international organizations. The G20 IWG discussed the 2023 infrastructure agenda under the Indian G20 presidency. Solomon Arukia Raj, Joint Secretary, Department of Economic Affairs, Ministry of Finance, briefed the media after the meeting. In this two-day meeting, the flagship theme of Financing Cities of Tomorrow, Inclusive, Resilient and Sustainable, amongst others, was discussed. The workshop also discussed how cities and governments could prepare themselves to increase private financing for cities of tomorrow. The foreign delegates have also experienced the rich cuisine, history and culture of Pune. The first Health Working Group meeting under India's G20 presidency will begin tomorrow in Thiruvananthapuram in Kerala. Union Minister of State for Health and Family Welfare Bharti Praveen Pawar and Union Minister of State for External Affairs V. Muralidharan will deliver the keynote address at the inaugural event. Union Health Secretary Rajesh Bhushan and representatives from Troika countries Indonesia and Brazil will give opening remarks. The three-day meeting will focus on thematic discussions on three main priorities: health emergencies prevention, preparedness and response, strengthening cooperation in the pharmaceutical sector, and digital health innovations to aid universal health coverage. Minister of State for Skill Development and Entrepreneurship Rajiv Chandrasekhar will attend the felicitation ceremony of over 200 tribal women who have successfully completed training under the Gramin Udyami scheme in Jharkhand tomorrow. The Archaeological Survey of India, ASI, is all set to begin excavation at Delhi's Purana Qila again. The excavation will be the third season of excavation at Purana Qila after excavations in the year 2013-14 and 2017-18. The objective of the latest excavation is the exposure and preservation of the trenches that were excavated in previous years. The world's longest river cruise, MV Ganga Vilas, is in Patna en route to Dibrugarh via Bangladesh. 32 tourists from Switzerland are reveling in the memorable moments of the journey. AIR correspondent reports that the tourists today visited iconic and historical places of Patna.
Today we stayed Takht Sri Harmandir Ji in Patna Sahib. It is birthplace of Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj, who is 10th and last Guru of Sikh. Tourists became emotional after visiting of Takht Sri Harmandir Ji.
It's my second visit to India, but not my last visit. When we finish our cruise, I will go home, but sure I will come back. And I would like to suggest to every tourist to come here and enjoy the beautiful time, the very happy, welcoming and warm people of India.
Tourists visited Golghar and Bihar Museum. They also enjoyed cultural programs in Patna. Krishna Kumar Lal, AIR News, Patna.
Team India batter Shreyas Iyer has been ruled out of the upcoming three-match ODI series against New Zealand due to a back injury. He has been replaced by Rajat Patidar. The New Zealand home series will feature 3 ODIs and 3 T20Is. India will begin the series with the 50-over matches from tomorrow. The T20 series will commence on the 27th of January. In the India Open Badminton Tournament in Delhi, Commonwealth Games gold medalist Lakshya Sen defeated HS Prannoy in straight sets 21-14, 21-15 to enter the second round of the men's singles event. Commonwealth Games bronze medalist Teresa Jolly and Gayatri Gopichand notched up a 22-20, 17-21, 21-18 win over France's Margot Lambert and Anne Tran in their opener. In the FIH Hockey Men's World Cup, Germany and Belgium played out a thrilling 2-2 draw. Cedric Charlier gave Belgium the lead in the first quarter, while Wellen Niklas levelled the score for Germany in the second. Earlier, Korea defeated Japan 2-1 at the Kalinga Stadium in Bhubaneswar. In tennis, Andy Murray recorded his 50th Australian Open match win with a pulsating 6-3, 6-3, 4-6, 6-7, 7-9, 7-6, 10-6 victory against Italian Matteo Berrettini at Melbourne. Dan Evans beat Argentina's Facundo Bagnis 6-4, 4-6, 6-4, 6-4 in his first-round match that was delayed for 3 hours because of extreme heat in Melbourne. Novak Djokovic beat world number 75 Roberto Carles Baena in straight sets on Rod Laver Arena, while Alexander Zverev claimed his first singles win since tearing several knee ligaments with a 5-set victory over lucky loser Juan Pablo Varillas. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi says country to step forward only by converting Amrit Kaal to Kartavya Kaal. BJP President JP Nadda's tenure extended till June next year. Union Health Minister Dr. Mansukh Mandaviya says government committed to implement Vision Antyodaya for ensuring universal health coverage. India welcomes UN sanction against Pakistan-based terrorist Abdul Rehman Makki. Lakshya Sen defeats HS Prannoy to enter second round of men's singles event of India Open Badminton Tournament in Delhi. In FI8 Hockey Men's World Cup, Korea defeats Japan 2-1 at Kalinga Stadium in Bhubaneswar. Match between Germany and Belgium ends in a draw. That is all in the news at 9. Good night.